learning what's new. With open minds, we engage and explore. Look or show we inform, in wisdom we store. Through words we teach, and insights we proclaim. Together we grow, seeking knowledge flame. Lecture show we share, lessons in the air. Bound by this journey in knowledge we care. Lecture show we inform, with truth we write. Building bridges of wisdom, shining bright.
Into Flockel Show. Today we have a presentation which is going to address training or CBET training, and we are looking at that group of students or trainees who are enrolled for computer science level 6. And the unit of competency we are presenting today is fundamentals of programming. Now, when it comes to fundamentals of programming, we have a number of things that we are going to learn. But for today, because we had other series, we are looking at methods. And before we go into details of Java methods, we start with the basic. We have what we call the Java main method structure. With the Java main method structure, we start with the keyword public, which is followed by static, which is followed by void. Then we have main, into brackets, we have string, then you have square brackets arguments. What this message is all about is talking about an array of string of arguments. An array is represented in this format, as we shall go deeper into looking at Java arrays. So when we have the main method structure, any student or any trainee who is writing a Java program must be well versed with the meaning of this structure. Because for you to develop a program which will work or write a code which will work, it will depend on how well a trainee will interpret this structure. And it's for this reason, before we look at the many Java methods, Flockel Show will address the meaning of each of the parts or each of the components of the Java main method structure. We start by looking at the first keyword, which is public. But before we go to that, I would like to say the following. The Java main method is usually the first method you learn about when you start programming in Java, because it's the entry point for executing a Java program. And the main method can contain code to execute or call other methods, and it can be placed in any class that's part of a program. More complex programs usually have a class that contains only the main method. The class that contains the main method can have any name, although typically you can call the class main. We shall look at this and of course give more examples, but after introducing ourselves to the Java main method, now we go to the Java main method syntax. Now, when you look at what I have explained as the components of the Java main methods, we start with the keyword public. The keyword public means that this is the access modifier of the main method. The access modifier of the main method needs to be public so that the Java runtime environment can access and execute this method. If a method isn't public, then access is restricted. We shall look at examples of What happens when you don't declare your method to be public? Then the next keyword we look at is static in the components of Java main method. When the Java program starts, there is no object of the class present. The main method has to be static so that the Java virtual machine can load the class into memory and call the main method without creating an instance of the class first. To understand this better, Frockel Show will demonstrate this with examples. The next key component we have in the Java main method is void. When you have the keyword void in main method structure, is that every Java method must provide the return type. The Java main method return type is void because it does not return anything. When the main method is finished, or when the main method is finished executing, the Java program terminates. So there is no need for a returned object. In the following example code, again, Frockel Show will demonstrate this with examples. The next keyword in the Java main method structure is main. The Java main method is always named main. When a Java program starts, it always looks for the main method. The following examples will be demonstrating this, as will be illustrated from Frockel Show team. Then the next keyword or the next component we have is string square brackets arguments. This is the syntax for arrays, a string of arrays which are arguments. Java main method accepts a single argument of type string, which is an array. And each string in the array is a command line argument. You can use command line arguments to affect the operation of the program or to pass information to the program at runtime. Frockel Show will demonstrate these with examples as we progress. In conclusion, what we are trying to introduce here, before we discuss the many types of Java methods, is that you need to understand the components or the parts of the Java main method structure. Frockel Show now proceeds to discuss the methods or the types of methods which are found in Java programming. Continue viewing us. We shall give you more information. Stay tuned. Thank you so much.
With open minds, we engage and explore. Look a show we inform, in wisdom we store. Through words we teach, and insights we proclaim. Together we grow, seeking knowledge flame. Look a show we share, lessons in the air. Learning what's new, with open minds.